How you guys doing? Happy New Year to everyone. I just want to give you my opinion as an average MCOC player who I think the best tech champion is. I believe as an average MCOC player that Warlock is the best champion when it comes to the tech class. I know a lot of skilled people will say it's Ghost, and I could understand that, but for me, it's Warlock. He just done so much for me. He has so much utility, and he's so easy to use, and I think that's the biggest factor, that he is so easy to use. He moves so sufficiently, you know, he's so easy, like he moves so smooth. I think probably only Namor is the most that can move smoother than Warlock, if I'm saying that correctly. But he just easy to use. He moves so smooth. He has so much utilities, and it's like his awakening ability is great, but isn't really necessary. That's the best part about Warlock. It's just a plus, but it's not like a big plus where he needs it, where he's gonna be like, oh, uh, he really needs it. Not really. I think even on Awaken, in my opinion, he's probably the best tech champion in the game, and even without the Awakening ability. So he has a lot of immunities. He's immune to bleed, poison, cold snap, and frostbite. He also has an armor up, so this is a great counter for Havoc. He does these things where he infect you with a techno-organic transmode virus, whatever that means. It's basically you start turning to like some like black grayish color, and that kind of like affects you wise when it comes to like what is it, your offensive ability accuracy reduces by 30%. He also heal blocks you. He also power drains you. So he has a lot of utilities. He's suicide mastery friendly because he's immune to bleed and poison. He has DOT. From his heavy attacks he can cause bleeds, so that can get passed by safeguards, or like basic attack has no damage type of situation. He also has shock ability. He can shock opponent with his special one. He has regenerate. He can regenerate from his special 3. Also he powers drains them with his special 3. So the guy has so much utilities, and really he's just so simple to use. He moves so smooth. I think probably the one of the biggest factor of him is because of that. Easy to use, especially for an average MCOC player, which is nice to see. um, I think when he was my co-MVP next to Cable in variant 4, he was my MVP in variant 3. I was actually using Sentinel for a lot of it, because it was supposed to be for Sentinel. He gains 100% special attack bonus if he gets to 100 charges. He doubles his charges. You know, so getting to 100 is pretty easily. But I found that I end up using Warlock more because he was just so easy to use, and he has so much more utility than Sentinel. So I personally think if Sentinel started with 100 analysis charges from the get-go, I think Warlock would be still slightly better. Maybe a tie, but I would say a slightly better than Sentinel. I mean, that's how good Warlock is. Just think about it. I felt like Warlock was the better champion for me when it came to Variant 3, even though that Sentinel had 100% attack bonus, Once you get to 100 analysis charges, like he gains 1% for each charge he has, and he can get there quickly because he doubles him. He doubles them for every time he for every charges that he gets. So, and I still being able to use Warlock as more often because it was much easier to use and it felt like more effective for me anyways. But there you go. Happy New Year to everyone, and I just think that Warlock is the best tech champion in the game, as my opinion, as an average MCOC player. Thank you guys.